Estamos de regreso y qué placer poder compartir con ustedes esta entrevista. Es breve pero muy interesante porque pude charlar con el mismísimo Christian Bale, este gran actor con una cantidad de películas, series. Bueno, es realmente un actor que sabemos se prepara mucho para los personajes, adelgaza, engorda, es muy profesional. Él me contó cómo se preparó para hacer el villano de la película Thor, Love and Thunder y también qué fue lo primero que pensó cuando recibió el guión de la película. Hi, Christian.
Hello.
I would like to virtually welcome you to Paraguay and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We know you prepare a lot of each role. Did you have to develop a new special ability to play this villain?
There was a fair bit of physicality, which I was not expecting because I saw Gorr as being a more sort of ethereal, abstract character. So I still had to stay a little bit fit for it, although nobody can really compare to, when you're up against Chris Hemsworth, you just sort of lose. No matter what you're competing with, I mean, it's just right as a human being, you go, oh my God, I've lost. But it was really interesting, we did myself and Taika zoomed a lot and chatted a lot about what we can do and trying to find, room for maneuver for such a character, but still keeping it as a very family-friendly film. And that was really interesting and something I've not been involved with like that before. But really just sort of being creepy and weird. I looked at like the child catcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and then also there's a wonderful music video by, if you're familiar with the Aphex Twin, it's a great video called Come to Daddy. And that was mostly my inspiration, although, we had to pull it back a little bit in order to keep it family friendly.
What was the first thing that came to mind regarding this project when you received the script for Thor, Love and Thunder?
That nobody wants or needs to see me in a G-string. That was the first thought. Because if you are familiar with the comic book character of Gorr, he's quite fond of that undergarment, and he doesn't wear it as an undergarment.
Almost naked.
And so a little bit of bewilderment of, are they serious? And then Taika told me his physical take on Gorr, and that was, I'm sure, a relief not for just me, but for the entire world or anybody who's going to be looking at this film. But then I love all sorts of films. Any film is owned by the viewer, and is as meaningful as they wish to make it. And so I have zero sort of sense of hierarchy about which films are more important than others or any of that. There's fantastic silly comedies that are some of the most important films I've ever seen, and I really enjoyed going to see Thor Ragnarok with my son, and I wanted in, on this. And initially, actually, I thought, probably not. Because I tend to try to avoid work if I can, right? I mean, who wouldn't? But then my kids said, no, you're doing this one. And obviously with Taika and with Chris and Natalie and Tessa, I was in very good company. So I was very happy that my kids said to me, oi, do it.
Thank you. Vamos a hablar, por supuesto, un poquito más de esta película que ya está disponible en las salas de cine del país. Thor, Love and Thunder tuvo su avant premiere primero en Asunción. El día lunes estuvimos en Cinemark disfrutando de la película y también durante la semana, el martes, se hizo la avant premiere en Ciudad del Este, en CineZone. Tenemos algunas imágenes de lo que fueron estos eventos.
súper felices y nada, oficialmente estrena el 6 de julio, pero hoy tenemos la oportunidad de ver en este avant premiere. Es diferente y también contamos con el regreso de Natalie Portman, que es un regreso súper esperado que todos los fans estaban pidiendo y nada, vamos a ver cómo esa pareja vuelve a reencontrarse y de vuelta a salvar el mundo. La verdad que estamos muy felices con esta incorporación del cast que es Christian Bale y nada, la verdad que tenemos muchas expectativas y muchas emociones con esto. En cine son con el avant premiere de Thor de la mano de Canal 13, muy felices.
¿Después de cuánto volvemos con una avant premiere aquí en la ciudad?
Y sería después de la pandemia, un promedio de 2 años, volvemos a tener este tipo de eventos, especialmente el interior, que también fue una de las zonas obviamente afectadas por esta pandemia, pero muy felices de poder reactivar este tipo de eventos y la idea es poder seguir renovando en todo lo que queda de este año, ya sea en la Encarnación, Ciudad del Este y así sucesivamente.
Avant premiere que ya se tuvo en Asunción, también en Encarnación y bueno, hoy le toca a Ciudad del Este.
Así es, tenemos el privilegio de hacer de la mano de Canal 13 y en un futuro cercano esperamos hacer en otros cines también de la ciudad en sí. Entonces, la verdad que estamos muy felices de ahora poder hacer con Thor en Cinezón y nada, la verdad que tenemos un calendario muy interesante y muy expectante a lo que se viene.
Seguimos hablando de películas, atención porque Filmagic ya nos compartió el tráiler de este largometraje. Mira cómo corren, tenemos ya el tráiler de la mano de Searchlight Picture. Esta película llegará próximamente a las salas de cine de nuestro país y nos ubica en los años 50 en Londres.
Victim's name is Leo Kopernik, sir. Seems he was killed in the costume store. And then he was deposited here. Staged, so to speak. Sorry, sir.
How much longer do you intend to hold us all hostage?
Or is that the idea? Gather all the suspects and interrogate each of us in turn until the mystery's solved?
Marvin Cocker-Norris, overrated playwright.
Celebrated, playwright?
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I can't read my own handwriting.
There was an incident.
I'll kill you.
It's as good as a confession.
Let's not jump to conclusions, Constable.
What do we have here? Working late, huh?
He killed Kopernik to hush up the affair. Case closed. I'm doing it again, aren't I, sir? Jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, a little bit.
You've never heard of Richard Attenborough.
A real-life detective.
I understand that you came to blows the night in question.
It was me, Inspector.
I arrest you for the murder of Leo Cochran.
No.
We have a serial killer on the loose.
Please stand back.
He keeps the key. Under the mat.
We are no longer merely suspects. We are also potential victims.
So what did he do that made you suspicious?
It wasn't so much what he did, it was more the way he did it.
How'd he do it?
Sort of suspiciously.
Right.
Si sos amante del cine de terror y suspenso, esta va a ser una de tus películas favoritas de este año. El teléfono negro va a llegar el 21 de julio a las salas de cine de nuestro país de la mano de Filmagic. La gente que ya la vio dice que en un futuro se convertirá en una de las películas de culto y tiene como protagonista Ethan Hawke.
Would you like to see a magic trick? I'll scream. I'll scratch your face.
This face? I made you some breakfast.
What did you put in that?
Salt and pepper.
Who is this?
You know all our names.
El teléfono negro, próximamente solo en cines.
Atención, gente, porque tus productos pueden contar historias llenas de magia y aventura con las marcas más reconocidas. Adquirí las licencias de tus personajes favoritos de Disney, Marvel, Hasbro, Universal y mucho más te invito a que llames al 021-551-187 o que ingreses a la web licencias.filmagic.com.py. Filmagic Entertainment, tu entrada al mundo del entretenimiento. Y hablemos ahora de cine nacional porque durante la semana tanto Hey Films como Filmagic nos sorprendieron con este flyer. Ahí estamos viendo la próxima película paraguaya. Va a llegar próximamente y eso es todo lo que sabemos. También tenemos algunos datos por ahí. Lali González, nuestro compañero Enrique Pavón. La película se llama Pedro Undercover, un amor encubierto. Próximamente en las salas de cine de nuestro país. Y al corte nos vamos con el tráiler de esta película que une de vuelta a George Clooney y a Julia Roberts. Sí, es una comedia, aparentemente comedia romántica. Pasaje al Paraiso llegará próximamente a las salas de cine de nuestro país y así nos vamos a la pausa.
Mom, Dad, this is G'day. I'm supposed to ask you G'day.
You learned that to make me look bad.
You don't need my help there.
Are you sure they're not sharks?
Come on, don't be a chicken.
I might be working with the sharks.
Come on.
Can't believe I got bit by a dolphin.
When I do
What's wrong
that,
with you?
he said pressure. He said
not
Georgia.
So what's the plan?
I say we steal the rings.
How do they look?
Disappointed. Do you think we're wrong?
We're not wrong.
Who are we to say that Lily doesn't know what's best for herself?
Oh my God. I cannot believe you.
What are you talking about?
She found the rings.
Where?
In Mom's bag.
I knew it.
What?
You clean up pretty good.
Here you go.
It's not for the faint of heart.
This is not his first rodeo.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Can we get something a little more age appropriate for these two?
Here we go. Which one?
There's only one.
I see two. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Dad, please stop doing that. Oh, my God. I'm praying for an asteroid.
Don't show up.